are set. In now, Charlie Blackmon. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Cincinnati.
First pitch on its way.
Charlie.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's coming off a nice month where he hit 8 home runs. That's like 2 every week. If you could throw out 2 every week, you're going to have big numbers at the end of the year, and that's what he did last month. It showed me a lot about who he is and the power he has.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jose Iglesias is the second out of the opening frame.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting on that short?
100%.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, David Peralta. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. 0-1 the count. Fouled off. Grounder to first. He's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. In is Joey Votto now, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Batting 7.
Into the box, Morgan McMillan, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Reds are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Steven Eckert, and he can give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Hit hard towards center. Oh, and he misses it. The relay. Throw to second, and he's out. But 1 run done.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now batting, Yan Gomes, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. At the knees, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone. The knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Stepping into the box, Trevor Bauer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. So it's back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the into the box now, Jose Iglesias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball hit on the ground. Baez charging in on it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. One away now, and here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Kipnis is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Number 32.
Digging in, Jay Bruce. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now at the plate, David Peralta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Number 6.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Settling in now, Joey Votto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Votto.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Standing in, Morgan McMillan. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
McMillan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. Cubs lead it 1-0. So stepping in, Steven Eckert. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Steven Eckert.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Yan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Trevor Bauer. A ball and no strikes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
The center field.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for a strike. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. So striding forward now, Jose Iglesias. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Stafford makes the play, 1 away. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jason.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Grounded to short. Marquez is there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Jay Bruce now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. It remains 1-0. Vance Street gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready for another shot now, Stephen Eckert. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces.
And no chance for Votto there. It's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Alfredo Marquez.
Alfredo Marquez.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Softly on a line to third. And that's out number 1. Stepping in, Christopher Lyles. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Riding in once again, Ray Del Carmen, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Del Carmen.
This one's down to third. McMillan comes up with it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt. In now for the Reds, David Peralta. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Morgan McMillan, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Yan Gomes. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Reds leave 1. They're down 1-0. Ready now, Stephen Eckert. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Hamilton going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end. Jorge Zepeda is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try base here. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Del Carmen will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching. So
softly hit toward the hole, reined in, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. 4-0 to score this afternoon. Chicago. That until the very end. Stephen Eckert earns a league-leading 11th win of the year as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. Trevor Bauer is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that 1 pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game.
A manager checks in with his ball club. A check-in call from an agent to a pitcher who's been on fire in the spring. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the first game in the month of June between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Sonny Gray gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00.
About time for the home 9 to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
The center fielder.
And he lays off there 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Carlos Gomez. Fly ball to straightaway left. Kelsey is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
Batting
First
second,
pitch of the at-bat.
the right fielder,
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Third, the first baseman, Brandon.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. In there for strike one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Lifted in the air out to left. Kelsey on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Pedro Fernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
And a good two-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here's Starling Marte.
Batting fifth.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. A ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping up to the plate, Stephen Eckert, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Eckert.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. And Gomez will get this one in off the wall. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat.
Marquez.
The 3-1 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. The next Cub up, Tommy LaStella. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Eckert at second. Marquez is over at first with one away. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
The right fielder, number 33.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Ray Del Carmen, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box now, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stafford will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Pitches popped up. Number 22 is there, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Eckert. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Nance is right there as he takes it for the second out. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Gomez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's of 7 years at the major league level.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door